Hello, duckies, and welcome to Potion Dealer. My name is Viola. If you like what you see, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Where did that accent come from? Anyway, so this is a game that is in very early access, or very early development, excuse me. And they actually are reaching out to request feedback. So the best way that I can give feedback is to play through and just give my thoughts as I'm playing. So let's hop on in and see what this is like. Okay, so apparently I'm a witch. And people are out to get me. Yay! Oh boy. Rotate the camera. Okay. Oh, not what I meant to do. Okay. Oh boy. Set you free now. No, the stone's too heavy. Don't waste time. Go to the hut, pass the footbridge, and look for tools. Alright, I'll be quick. Should go. Okay. Pass the footbridge. House is the other way. I'm trying to fight the flames. Okay. Well, at least you gave me the... Oh, footbridge. Here we go. Oh, whoa. Hey, lag. Okay. Little bit of lag there, but that's okay. That can happen with any game. Sticks. I found a stick. 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 What the heck was that? Found something. Oh, an apple or torkin. Okay. Turnips. Why is it called a twerkin, but the rest are called turnips? What the hell's going on here? Hello, my child. Damn it! Have you been sitting in a well this whole time? Who are you? My name is Attain. I see you found yourself in a difficult situation because of my sister. Your sister? Listen, this will be a long conversation. I think your companion's feeling a little unwell. Isn't that right? Well, I need to somehow get him out from under the huge stone. I'm looking for some tools. What other tools do you need? Write the recipe down. With this potion, you'll easily budge a medium-sized boulder. But I don't have time to gather the ingredients. Corbin will die in the meantime. You don't need to look for anything. Everything you need is growing right under your nose. One more thing. Better keep that potion close at hand. With a good sword and a strength potion, even a scrawny weakling like you might stand a chance. Alright, I'll write it down. Goodbye. Alright. All the while, he's making all the sort and all the noises. Growing under my nose. Okay, so I guess... Now, I will say my first thing is that I did have some problems with the options, but that could just be that it is early, so I guess I go in here. Oh. Okay. Is that what I needed? I'm not sure. Why are you taking so long? Your friend's probably already dead. Because I don't know what I'm doing. Stone's unbelievable. But what I was saying, I was having some problems with the options. I can't change the screen size after initially swapping it, and that's a little on the annoying, but that's something that can be fixed with time. So there's that. How are you feeling? Still can't feel my left leg. Think I need a moment to come to my senses. Thanks for helping. If you're looking for weapons or supplies, there's not much in stock right now. I see. Don't you have anything for sale? You know, my supplier's disappeared. Maybe something happened to him. He lives nearby, out in the swamp, but I don't want him to see how beat up I am. Do me a favor. Go to the swamp and find out what's wrong with him. Just don't forget your potion. There are plenty of wild beasts in the swamp, and you don't exactly look like a seasoned warrior. I'm on my way. Okay. Okay, well, did I just lose all of those? Yes, I did. Oh well. What's this then? The certain the clan showed up in our backwater a week ago. When a certain clan showed up in our... I didn't believe a single word he said. Supposedly he had to record the local legends, as if anyone cared about that dribble. I was certain the guild had planted him to find out what I was up to in my exile. My conviction only grew when it became clear he was unusually well-informed and a most engaging companion, yet I soon learned he wasn't the slightest bit interested in my affairs, and with near-manic persistence he combed even the smallest mountain hamlet in search of old tales and songs. Steel cheese. Let's take some steel cheese. Come over here and grab. Okay, so into the swamp. Gathering's a bit on the slow side, but understandably so. mushroom. Oh. Nothing there. Oh, okay, I see what's going on as far as direction and everything. Do you want to crush me? Watch your step. Oh. Oh, a living gnome. What happened to you? I forgot to close the door and this nasty swamp bug crawled into my house. Probably covered everything in slime. I can't get it out. It'll eat me. But, it'll definitely be afraid of you and run away. It's probably in there eating my supplies, so bang on the door really hard to make sure it gets scared and runs out. Alright, I'll deal with the bug. There's no more nasty bugs, good little gnome. Grateful to you, of course, but please don't call me that again. I'm asking nicely. Here, take this list of goods and give it to Corbin. Tell him that's all for now. No one wants to deliver the goods. There's a rumor going around that skeletons are roaming the mountains and killing anyone they see. Locals are a superstitious bunch. Got it. Do you need any potions? Can you brew potions? I can, but I only know how to brew one so far. It's not bad. Most alchemists I know can't brew a single potion. I tried their potions a couple of times. One time, I didn't feel anything at all. Second time, I was sick all night. It was an unforgettable experience. I can brew a strength potion. Strength potion. Very interesting. You know what? Don't tell me how it works. I want to experience it for myself. Bring me 3 bottles. And, you know, I'd like the strongest strength potion you can make. Deal. Name is Brogan Redcap. I procure goods for Corbin. Maybe it'd be cheaper for you to buy it? No, I'm not the sort to sit in a chair all day waiting for customers. It's not the life for me. Do as you wish. Goodbye. Alright, so... Wait, where am I? Oh. Not where I need to go. I mean, it runs fairly smoothly. There's little bits of and moments of lag. That's fairly normal. Here's a list of items from your supplier. By the way, he said there's a rumor going around about skeletons. Don't pay too much attention to that storyteller. He can make up all sorts of things. The selection is pretty slim though. Torches, short swords, and that's about it. But at least now we can trade. I see. You got any food? I'll help you this time. But in the future, food costs money. If you get lost far away, look for pumpkins like the ones that grow by the porch. They're perfectly edible. Thanks. Trade. Okay. Strawberry pie, short sword, torch, heavy wool tunic, plate leather armor. I don't have any money. Goodbye. Alright, so he wants... Like, it says 3. I'm wondering if that's... Did I even get... Yes. 1, 2, 3. Let's try that. Okay, so I need more of now. Guessing the calorie count is what makes things what really matters here, so sunberry. Okay. Yeah, those are the ones I need. But what are... They're just light sources, it looks like. No. Okay, that's weird. Did I put things away? So I know I had more ingredients. Oh, okay. Gather an extra ingredient. Let's... That. Let's see if that's what happened. If it put stuff away. I need an extra. Okay. Let's go take these to him, and that should mean I get... Oops. some money, right? Yep. Here are your potions. Oh, yes. You sure you can handle them? What do you take me for? I'm as strong as an ox. Good evening. Got some money. Better than nothing. Alright. Can you teach me how to brew other potions? Yes, I can. Great. Then I'd like to brew a potion that'll turn me into don't rush. Everything must be done in order. First we study the simple potions, then the complex and dangerous ones. It's really simple. You just toss the ingredients into the cauldron in order. You stir the next potion with a spoon tied to your elbow. Alchemy is very dangerous. If you want to live to old age, you'd better do as I say. So the next potion you need to study dispels illusions. Write down the recipe. The most important ingredient is mushrooms. They're rather hard to spot, so search for them slowly, carefully, surveying your surroundings. Follow the fireflies. It will lead you to the mushroom glade. On my way. Okay. Oh. Hello, Firefly. How are you today? Let's go find the mushroom glade. Something about pumpkins from the porch. Is he talking about the turnips? Was that a misprint in the text or something? I did it! Now what? Potion's ready. Now let's put it to the test. Drink it, and we'll see if you can tell that the stone beside the well is an illusion. Very well. It is not what I put there. wasn't expecting it to be that stone, but okay. Potion of oak skin. Interesting. And some cheese. I can munch. I munch the cheese. It worked. See, you have some abilities. Shall we continue? We'll definitely continue, but another time. In the meantime, you can offer them to Corbin. I'm sure the old rogue will be more than happy to resell your potions. I can sell you potions. If you hadn't moved that rock, I'd have laughed at your idea. Alright, let's give it a try. Bring me your potions whenever you're ready, and I'll sell them for you. Deal. See, you've got some kind of note? Look, here's the thing. We need to help a couple of good acquaintances. They're growing pumpkins past the bridge, and they're having trouble with it. Who on earth thought to grow pumpkins in the mountains? Don't they grow fine out in the fields? Just go ask them what they're planning. Better yet, don't ask. Help the people. Fine. I'll help your rogues. Goodbye. I do wonder what happens if I get low on calories. Do I just not have the energy to do much of anything at all? Oh crap. Okay, there should be some way of sorting that out. Alright. This... Yeah, Oh. Ooh. Okay. A note on single tree bridges. Is it moving? That thing is moving. Making me nervous. Anyway. Make it some way so that you can't walk yourself right off it. Because otherwise, you end up doing what I just did. Okay. Find another way. Badass. Right. Hello. Corbin sent me. He says you need help. How are you supposed to help us here? Pumpkins don't grow here at all. What do you mean they aren't growing? You've got some excellent pumpkins. So plump. Look how small they are. Would a giant louse fit in there? Why would you want to put a louse into a giant pumpkin? Listen, you can go on your way. We'll handle it ourselves. As you say. Looks like your pumpkins are growing fine. You see, it's a special strain. It's meant to grow to a person's height. Those seeds cost us a small fortune. We had to plan, let's say, to spring a surprise on an acquaintance. Now the whole thing's falling apart. How do you expect to raise them so quickly? My grandmother had a fertilizer recipe that made the vegetables in her garden ripen as early as May. They once nearly burned her for it. Anyway, I found this recipe among her belongings, but it doesn't seem to work at all. Maybe they're right. She was a witch. Just let me have a look at your recipe. Okay, I've got a new recipe. Okay. Also, what are the sticks for? I'm guessing that, like, eventually we would need them for, like, keeping up the fire. No, no, no. Oh. Gosh. Need a healing potion. Oof. Here. It's back at least. Also, I'd say, if possible, adjust some of the sound effects down and bring the music up, because the music is actually a lot lower than your sound effects. But again, that's something that you can adjust later. This isn't like an immediate need to do. Oh, bother. Did I lose the potion? Please tell me I didn't lose the potion. No, I didn't lose the potion. But yeah, definitely that bridge needs work. You know what? That. Good common need coal burns longer and hotter. Favorite fuel among seasoned alchemists. Small amount is often enough to maintain a steady flame. Okay. Gosh. Making me tense up every time I have to cross that thing. Throw it at the pumpkin. Okay. How do I... No. Oh. It's not enough. Throw more. I don't have more. I will when I have more. You guys told me to make one. So I made one. I know you need more. Hold on. Gotta go make more. More flowers. Friendly scoundrels need better bridges. Two more. Hopefully that should be enough. Also, hopefully I can make it across this bridge. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I get it. Whoa! Get back here. I can't. Just turned out that way. Yeah, a lot of money gone to waste. You'll owe us now. No, you were the one shouting. Come on, throw it. Come on, throw again. Alright, here's your money. We're trapped here anyway. What other trap? What, haven't you heard about the skeletons? There's a whole army of them here. You so much as set foot on the pass and they're standing there rattling their bones. Creepy. Understood. Goodbye. Alright, so there's a few little translation errors here and there. There's some issues with the options and managing those, and a few little momentary tweaks that I would say as far as like the gameplay itself. But everything else is pretty smooth. It feels nice. It's running well. Helped your bandits. Good. I'll make it up to you. Glad to hear that. Do you know anything about the skeleton army? Unfortunately, yes. They began appearing here in the mountains about a month ago, near the old graveyards. At first I didn't pay it any mind, but now there are far more of them. They're not particularly strong fighters. The worst part is that you can't just kill them. I think if anyone knows where they came from, it's Declan. Who exactly is Declan? He lived here for almost a year, then disappeared. I think he's a wizard or something like that. I once saw him standing over a pile of things, and then where the pile had been, a man-sized stone appeared. I searched that stone at night and found nothing. 2 days later, that stone vanished without a trace. Do you understand? How could a stone the size of a man disappear? Okay, where should I look for this Declan? You won't find him. He's long gone. If I were you, I'd investigate the 2 chapels he used to hang around. One stands in the bog, the other on the by the chasm you cross on a fallen tree. Duct 18, she might know how he did it. He should also have one key. If you find it, bring it to me. What is this key? What does it unlock? An ordinary gilded key. I'd rather not elaborate on what it's for. Alright, I'll look for your key. Here, take a torch. You'll definitely need it. If you need more, I've got plenty. Thanks. Alright. You haven't always lived in this backwater, have you? Of course not. I used to be, let's say, a successful merchant in the capital. I owned a lavish house. So what happened? Let's just say I was in a guild that was taking too large a cut. I figured it was only fair to adjust our agreement a little. But I forgot to tell them about it. What kind of guild can exile a person to the mountains? Alright, I've already told you too much, if you say so. Alright, so unfortunately that's all the time I have for Potion Dealer, guys, but I am actually enjoying this. As said, it is fairly well put together so far. And does run very well, but there's just those few little tidbits that I'm kind of little bit unsure about, or just need tweaking, or things like that bridge that just needs to be supported in some way by invisible walls so that you can't walk off it. So thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell icon to keep up to date on all the videos. And remember to free the feral wildflower in you. Bye-bye.